want to say, like, I really enjoyed, like, when I played Dark Souls 1, like, the Gaping Dragon was utterly terrifying when I first saw them. And then they had this blank stare on their face. And I was like, oh, have you played any of the other Dark Souls games? And they're like, well, I tried Dark Souls 3, wasn't really into it. And Dark Souls 1 just looked really dumb. And so I just really like Elden Ring. And I was like, fucking casuals. Goddamn asshat. And I was like, God, so what you're telling me is you're a baby back bitch. Got it. I already knew that, but glad to confirm it with video games.
I hope
Little
this was
bitches.
all something you said, like power standing over the student. I knew you were a bitch.
I didn't say that, but I lied so hard and just said, "Oh, that's okay. Like, it's totally fine to go ahead and do that." And I was like, "What a little bitch." I don't like to say I'm better than people, but I am better than you right now. I didn't say that, but my body language definitely said that. So, anywho,
No, actually, now that I think about it, though, it does make sense. I was thinking hard. I was like, wait, but I don't know why I like being invaded now. And I think I know what it is. I think it's because going through the games again with Ryan and being able to just be like, I got this for us, Ryan. Just step back.
So what you're saying is, Matt, it's a pissing contest for you.
Yes, everything's a pissing contest. Okay?
It's the chance just where you can unzip your pants and be like, Ryan, look how large my wiener is. And Ryan can just sit there and be like, wow, that's a pretty big wiener, Matt. And then you're like, all right, let's get back to it.
It's funny you say that because literally as soon as I could get my hands on that, because Ryan runs the dual katana build in Elden Ring, and so as soon as I could get the Najikaba, which is basically the same thing as the regular katanas, but just like almost twice as long, I dual equipped those and was like, hey Ryan, check it out. Check who's is bigger. Come on.
Damn it. All right. So I hope that you recorded this whole little Elden Ring TED Talk or some software TED Talk we just had.
Oh, it's streaming right now, yes.
So thank you, listeners, for coming to our TED Talk. Let's go ahead and
there's only a Ryan.
Hashtag invaders suck. Get it on trending.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and review what happened last session. You humans, probably most importantly, found out that Alexer, the alchemist dwarf, was murdered.
Supposedly.
Supposedly, yeah, was murdered. I mean, there was a huge giant ass hole through his head, and you found bloodstains in his bed. Thomas, I don't remember if you were there for that exact
I missed out on the last one.
You missed out. So wait, were you there when they did the chase scene, Thomas, or no?
I don't believe so. I missed out on the entire last session.
That's okay. So yeah. There was a chase scene. Tony and Maddie, when you guys confronted the chaser, you disposed of all these fucking kobolds. And funny enough, Thomas, they are the exact same level kobolds you dealt with in my first session. So they basically mopped up the floor with them. It was quite hysterical. Beautiful. And I hope Tony and Matt, you guys felt like very powerful gods when dealing with them. To the point, my favorite part was one of the kobolds tried to get away, and Matt said, "Not even close, motherfucker," and blasted the largest spell I think he had, and just completely demolished the boat and the kobold. It was a little hysterical. But anyway, you found this note on the runner, who you found out is Ashley and is directly working with General Grooves, the guy who's kind of been pulling the strings that you guys have been learning about, that you found out more about in the Magic Tower. And the name of the port that you guys were at was called Portland Port. And the next morning, when you guys returned from the ambush that you guys survived from, there were a bunch of people outside the tavern screaming, and you had found out that a couple of them were stabbed, and one of the victims that was stabbed was Sergeant Tea Kettle. So, where you guys are at right now is just outside the tavern. You have, like I said, the note that you guys that was on the runner that you guys let free. The runner's name, her name was Ashley. And there is the body, well, not body, but the unconscious. And they are healed, but they're not dying anymore, but they are not looking good. Sergeant Tea Kettle. And you guys are out in the middle of the street. There's kind of still crowds of people, and people are kind of, what? How can I help? And it seems like guards are probably on their way pretty soon. So what would you guys like to go ahead and do?
Well, wasn't I able to like?
And we will also say, Thomas, that you are there with them. You woke up with them and then ran outside with them.
Okay, I'm gonna give a fair heads up. My laptop is still toast, so I don't know if Maddie has a crave build.
We have your have most of your
Okay, I assumed
stats.
those were somewhere. I've
got like your perception, your will,
okay, beautiful.
Your stealth. Just keep in mind it is a plus 17 to your attack.
Okay.
Okay, but anyway, sorry, Maddie, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Because I remember last session that 2 of the people had died or something out of the 4 that were stabbed.
Yep.
And then, but the 2 I was able to recover were Tea Kettle and I don't know, some Joe Blow.
Yep.
So is Tea Kettle conscious?
Yeah, that was actually his name.
Oh,
no, Tea Kettle is unconscious right now. They are stabilized. I should have used that word instead. They are stabilized, but they are definitely unconscious right now.
Crave, you want to get the other one and help me pull these guys back into the inn? We need to get them up to my room immediately.
Yeah, I'll grab one.
I'll grab the other side of him.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll get this one all by myself. No problem.
Yes, guy who is double our size.
You guys go through the tavern, and you're kind of walking through. There's still people that are inside and kind of like popping their heads up from the card games that they're playing and all this stuff. And they're like, "What's going on there? Is everything okay?"
I'm gonna look and just be like, "Oh yeah, just some drunk friends."
Someone got stabbed out there?
Nope.
Is there a battle going on?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
So sorry. Am I reading the situation that we don't want these people to know this? I missed out on this session, so I don't know if like.
Perfect. No, you're doing it just right.
Okay,
That's
cool.
right. About to do the same thing. Literally same excuse I had cooking in my head. Don't mind the drunks.
What are you doing? Are you bringing both of the? Are you bringing Joe Blow? And yes, that is going to be his name now. Are you bringing Joe Blow and Tea Kettle up to your room, or just Joe Blow, or just Tea Kettle?
I don't know what the other 2 are doing, but yes, I am beelining with Sergeant Tea Kettle to my room.
I assume we are following with Joe.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, you guys make it up to your guys' tavern room, and you guys are up there. And you set them on. Where are you setting them on? The floor, on the bed? Where are you putting them?
I'm putting Tea Kettle on my bed.
Okay. What would you guys like to go ahead and do?
Tuck him
They're
in
on
bed,
your.
give him a kiss on the
Yeah, you
forehead.
tuck him into bed. He's getting blood and water and rain kind of just all over the bed.
I'm okay with that. I guess I'll close the window.
Is it Xylo's bed?
He closed the window. That was really obnoxious. Yeah, there's there's a second bed in there.
Okay.
But in all actuality, I will cast a level 1 surround heal spell to try to get them breathing back life.
Okay, emanation. At this point, I should also tell you all that you are all at full health. You cast it, Maddie, and Joe Blow And Sergeant Tea Kettle is.
Suspect, can you lock the door, please, and throw your protections on it?
Yeah, it might take a bit, but I can do it. Lock the door and proceed to cast 10-minute spell.
A 10-minute spell?
I think
Tony?
it's 10 minutes.
Okay.
I gotta double check. The Glyph of Warding. Glyph of Warding is
You
a
might be right.
10-minute cast.
I don't think you're gonna be able to do it. Well, hold on. Let me RP this guy, Joe Blow.
I mean, unless if you want bear traps.
Okay, I don't have any money. Just please don't do this. Can I have real quick? Thomas, can you roll for me a perception check?
Most definitely.
Your perception is gonna be a +9.
Oh yeah. We got at 28.
This dude most certainly has money. He's a motherfucking liar. Okay. But he is definitely though scared. And he is still bleeding. But he definitely has money.
Is he someone that I would be inclined to rob?
I under yeah, I mean if you saw them on the street, like they're the jacket they were wearing still looks pretty valuable. But and they
right.
And on closer inspection, you do see kind of a larger bulge in the not in the crotch, but on the right hand pocket. And actually, can I have all of you? What lores do all of you have?
I know I had crime or under
under lore.
Yeah.
Thomas, you can roll that for me, and we'll just kind of say it's a +7 for you.
Okay, that'll bring me to 22.
Tony, what lores do you have?
Engineering.
Okay, 22. Nah, it's not going to be for that one. You can do a society. Maddie, anything?
Naft.
Or you can do so. No, it would be society for you.
Atreya? My god?
What? No.
Oh.
No, it will not be that.
Oh, wait, sorry.
20.
You're good. All right. Tony, 22. 27? Maddie Patty?
27.
Okay. All three of you find it kind of weird that that one. Why was Sergeant Tea Kettle stabbed? And if this really was like some sort of like mugging, maybe, then this guy who, this Joe Blow guy, he probably should have been like robbed, and he probably shouldn't have anything. So, which Thomas, you would be the only one at this point, or I should say, the two of you, Tony and Matt, assume this is probably a robbing. There's a bunch of these other guys, and you assume that he doesn't have any money. And actually, I apologize. The two of you should roll perception checks for me too to see if that dude is lying.
Hey, that dude's lying.
Tony. That's right. I forgot. He's lying. So I forgot you have an ungodly perception check. Tony, yeah,
15.
This guy has no gold. Like, this guy's got nothing on him. Like, wow, he's probably pretty poor right now.
A most unfortunate existence.
So yeah, Maddie and Thomas, you guys are like, if this was a robbing or something, why does he still have gold? Thomas, I'll go back to you. Is there something you wanted to do?
He's freaking out right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
he's on the bed and he's trying. He keeps eyeing Maddie and Thomas. You guys are on the second floor. He keeps eyeing the window that you just closed. And he's actually inching his way very, very slowly towards the window. Tony, you're not noticing that, though.
Mm-hmm.
Can I kind of approach him to, like, put my arms out and, like, calm him down? But my idea is to, like, be comforting, but then reach into his pocket and, like, drop all the gold he has on his person onto the ground and kind of go, whoops. Just to point out to the others, if they haven't seen that he has a lot of money.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a thievery check. That'd be a +15 for you.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's going to be a 33.
Yeah, so you go up to him, you put your arms up, and this guy's a human, but you're still like you're much smaller than him, so you attempt to like pat his like upper torso, but you kind of just get his hips, and you just and the gold just hold on, let me see if I can make the sound. Just flops to the ground. He's that's
Can I?
so. Oh, thank God they didn't steal any gold from me. Oh God, oh man, thanks Sauron Ray, they didn't steal any gold from me.
Can I nod at Matty Patty or Xylo to step in front of the window where he doesn't try bolting? You said I noticed that he was doing that, right?
Yeah, you noticed.
Okay. And Matt or Xylo, I'm gonna look at you and kind of like nod to like cover that window.
At which point I will proceed to that window, but I'll also turn my attention to Sergeant Teakettle at that point.
And then there's one last thing. As you, Maddie, you do turn over there. Joe Blow kind of looks at you three and goes, "Don't you dare get any ideas. I'm a high-ranking noble, and I will come after you. If it's not your gold, it'll be your jobs. I'll come after you. I need real quick. I want to make sure everyone's will is good to go. Maddie, you're a 14 on a will save. Sliskin, you're a 12. And then Thomas, you're a 9.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
He's trying to intimidate you.
Oh.
28. He did not. He did not. Wait, 28.
Oh.
No, I am rolling. I'm trying to intimidate. No. I want to know what your will save was. It's okay. He fails. Does not critically fail, but does fail on all of you in an attempt to intimidate you and like coerce you. But you guys are just not really buying it at all. Or this guy doesn't seem threatening at all to you.
So I will in turn turn to him and I'll be like, "Hey, you pretty screwhead, listen up. See this?" And I'll pull out my little staff. And then I'll say,
Yeah.
"This is my boomstick." And I'll slam it on the ground. And then I'll look at Crave and be like, eh? And I will intimidate for a 34.
So, since we're not in combat, do you want this, Maddie, to be a coercion where you will get him to like basically you're interrogating him?
Yes.
And you'll get him to like coercion. Okay, got it. You got a what was it? A 38?
A 34. 19 plus a 15. 34.
Okay, 34. Got it. Yeah, he is. Okay. I'm sorry. You can take the gold. Take it. It's yours. I don't need it. Okay, just please don't hurt me. Okay, I won't come after your gold. I won't come after your jobs or anything like that. You just pretend like don't hurt me.
Has anyone told him we're not here to rob him?
Peter, at this point, I'll do my.
I'm totally gonna be picking up that gold and put it in my pocket, Tony.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Tony, speak for your fucking self, okay? Let everyone else roleplay how they want to roleplay. Sorry, go ahead, Maddie. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, Peter, I'm gonna do that takeoff cape gesture from Bloodborne. But at the same time, then turn towards Sergeant Teak and I'll be like, "So, you want to tell me what happened out there?"
It happened so fast. I just remember I was walking down, coming to meet you all, and I'm always really careful when I'm getting tailed, and kind of like keeping my eyes out. And I thought I recognized I was getting tailed about a couple of blocks out, and I thought I lost him. And then all of a sudden, 3 people showed up on out of nowhere and stabbed me just repeatedly. And what was interesting was the person who kind of felt me up later was not was not the person who stabbed me. And as he does this, he goes, oh shit. And he starts kind of like patting his stuff, and he kind of like goes through all the stuff. He goes, you grabbed the bag, right?
There was no bag to be grabbed.
Shit. He goes, that had the dossier you gave me. Everything you gave me was in that bag. Fuck. Damn it. I've got nothing. Nothing now. Oh.
Don't worry.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Xylo. This is not good.
I understand our predicament. Firstly, do you know Joe Blow over here?
I have no idea who this guy is.
Then Joe Blow, how did you come to being stabbed?
I was just, well, actually, okay, you coerced him. I don't know. I was just going over to, I was going over to the Gentleman's Club. All right, it was a really hard day last night, and I just needed to blow off some steam, man. And it's also like it's 9 o'clock at this point too, and he's wanting to go to a Gentleman's Club at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Dude,
and you guys all realize this. I just need to blow off some steam, man. I heard they had some really good hot wings, so can I just go, man? Can I have like a couple of pieces of gold? Like, please?
No.
They're gonna give me like I can at least exchange them for some bunny bucks later. Please, guys. I just need something. It was a rough night last night. I lost my job, and all right, that's a lie. I didn't lose my job. I'm killing it at my fucking job. I just really wanted to just see a bunch of people like dance at me. Please, can I just have some money, please? 2 pieces of gold, and I'll be out of here. I'll even jump out the window.
Dude, what? It's sense motive?
Oh yeah, go ahead and roll perception.
I mean, Peter. It's a success.
You're still rolling it, Maddie.
27, all right?
This guy, he seems depressing. Like, he seems like a sad sack, and he's probably telling the truth.
Was he stabbed, though? He
was 100% stabbed.
He just happened. He was a crossfire type stabbing, then?
For the most part, probably.
All right.
Like, if, Thomas, you know this, like, as a thief, if you want to go ahead and distract someone, you'll go ahead and do... Yeah, you'll go ahead and do some other distraction, and this was possibly just... The clear target was obviously Sergeant Teakettle. But more than likely, these people who stabbed him probably tried to go ahead and divert the attention and make it seem like it was not...
So, does this jabroni Mr. Blow not know shit about any of this stuff, then? Is he just literally...
No, not at all.
Perfect.
He has no idea... Like, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. What dossier are you talking about? What is going on here?
I'm gonna look at Crave with a handout and be like, "Come on, give me like 5 of those gold pieces."
Where are they going?
It's just come on.
I flick 1 gold piece at Maddie.
Okay, no.
Xylo.
Can you do that 4 more times for me, bud?
I just want to see where it's going.
Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about what I'm doing with the money. All right, that's not what.
Tony, is there anything you wanted to do with these guys?
You just need to know that
You don't have 5-piece gold on you?
I am trying to give.
I'd say you guys should probably get him out of here before the barrier goes up or the preventative spells.
Yeah,
kick him out.
I could just kill him.
Let's not do that.
Oh my god!
No reason
Thomas, he is sweating balls. And he's like, please, I just want to see penises in my face and boobies in my face. Is that too much to ask?
I'm gonna grab him by the collar of his shirt. I'm gonna pull him forward. I'm gonna shove the 5-piece gold coins into his open hand, and I said, "You're gonna forget about us? You're not gonna remember any of us? Crave, hush. And you're gonna get out of here.
I promise. I promise. I'm gonna drink so hard today that it's all gonna just black out. Okay? I'm gonna just wake up in my pool of my own vomit and all this other like fluids, Like, I don't even care. I will do it for you, sir. No problem.
If I hear
No
wind.
problem. He goes, okay. You won't hear anything. You won't hear it all. Do you want me to go out this door here? Where am I going out?
Get out the door.
I'm gonna grab him and pull him close and say, if I see him at 3 p.m. not trashed off his ass, I will eat his face. And then I will throw him out the door. And that's an intimidation too, as well.
He's already coerced.
Okay, I assumed.
Of the three of you guys, especially even just Tony. He's just utterly terrified of.
I keep, no matter
Even though
what
he's-
character Tony is, I picture Dan. So it's like a pile of muscle twitching in the corner.
And
Just all muscle
at
in
this
the
point, the
brain.
conversation has probably been going on for close to 10 minutes. So Tony will, as soon as he kicks him out of the door, the ward goes up and are we saying that you did this around? Well, only the door, not the window, I guess.
Yeah, just the door.
I mean,
It's either a specific
Okay.
entry or like a 10-foot square area.
Okay, that's fine. What else did you guys want to ask Sergeant Tea Kettle?
Hey, Sergeant Tea Kettle, take a look at this note we found on a runner last night.
You see him. He's he kind of sits up and he's still kind of like he's grabbing. He's holding his side, where he clearly was stabbed, just a copious amount, and he's kind of reading it to himself. I'm Bark. Who the hell is that? Okay, Alfred's formula. Tell me you guys at least still have Alfred's formula, right?
Yes. That is.
You guys do have it, right? Tony has it, doesn't he?
Tony has it.
Yes.
Okay, Tony's got it. Okay, cool beans. Okay, all right. What's this? Assistance needed poster. What the hell is that? Have you guys gone to that building yet?
Wait, did we get attacked, Peter? Did we get chase the chick before or after we visit? God, sorry, I'm also buzzing a little bit. Did we get the note before or after we visited Alexer?
After.
Okay.
So you went and saw. Oh, that's right, Thomas. Well, I forgot to say this too. When you guys figured out that Alexer was is dead and more than likely presumed murdered, they went to the morgue and looked at his body and did some like medicine checks, yada yada, and determined he's been dead for a while now. But yeah,
Okay.
you got this note after visiting Alexer and then going through the chase sequence. And then at the ambush, that's when you got this letter. You pulled it off of the Ashley, the person who was the runner, and then you guys let her free to prove that, like, hey, we're not as bad as Gruz is saying we are. So anyway, all of that context and all that stuff.
Okay. Then.
So
no.
yeah, okay. Well, so here's the thing I can say is. So I work really closely with the former prince, the current king of Pyrehampton. You guys are currently in the city. Naft. Pyrehampton was that town where you guys went to. The Mage's Tower and most of the campaign was there. I work pretty closely with him, and he has had some sneaking suspicions that General Gruz has been kind of manipulating, pulling some strings behind the scenes. Unfortunately, there is not a lot of evidence right now, and I can't say for certain, but I can't say for certain how the Queen of Naft feels. That's the town you guys are in right now. But my king has said, if you can find any sort of proof, any hard evidence, it would go a long way to possibly outing or kicking the general out. Because right now he has a lot of political sway within his own country and with his own top captains and commanders.
Well, considering, you were the one with most of our evidence and then got it stolen, that's a pretty hard ask, but I'll see what I can do.
Well, I mean, I was bringing this over here. I might as well say this. I was bringing this over here to present this to the queen. And I came by myself because if we came all as with the king, they were worried that it might send a weird message. And so I was hoping to get over here privately, but obviously that did not work.
Well, I guess we'll have to start with returning to Alex here at the INA building and seeing if we can still get that assistance needed poster. Or at least find evidence of where that assistance needed poster might have gone. Because clearly, they attacked you.
It's not, to clarify, Maddie, it's at this building, the INA building, and that's not where the morgue is at.
Oh.
This is more of like a government building.
Oh.
And actually, all of you can go ahead and roll. Maddie, you can roll your NAFT lore, but all of you can roll a society check for me. Thomas, +8 for you on society.
Got it.
17.
We got a 24.
26.
I always have to one up.
Yes.
So Thomas and Tony, you guys know that this. So originally, when you guys set off on your trip to that like farm little village, when we did Maddie's campaign, the whole reason we went there was just like a little pit stop. But the point of why you guys were going to NAFT was there was a job you guys took, and it was Alexer who took this job. And whenever someone takes a job, the job basically gets marked off on some sort of government building, and then someone, wherever city you're going to, gets a notification saying, hey, or a carrier that says, hey, someone has accepted this job. File this in your internal needed affairs building saying, hey, it's been accepted. Here's the people who have agreed to do this. And then mark it off when it has been completed. So you know that the original was probably at this building. However, according to this note, you know someone is going there to destroy it. So you need to get there quite quickly.
Let's get going then, fellas.
Let's do it.
Pass on the door is Kobold's rule. Say it as you go through. It's very important.
Sergeant Tea Kettle, what are you going to do in the meantime?
If I can just stay here, I am not doing well. If you say that again, Kobold's rule is the name of the password.
That is the password.
I think I should be fine. I'll stay here then, kind of heal up, and maybe I'll go get some food down the tavern. I should feel pretty safe here. If the only way they can come in is through that window over there, I think I should be okay. Whatever you guys find, return back to me, and then hopefully we can present something to the queen, and help her get rid of this general that seems to be plaguing her country and mine. So that's that, and he kind of seems to just lay back his head down on the pillow and kind of goes to sleep.
Let's go.
Okay.
I understood that reference.
I don't know why I put that there, but anyway. So at this point, it doesn't take you too long. You guys can see the new map, right?
Yes.
Are you guys only able to kind of see yourselves and any of the other light around these buildings?
I can see.
I'll say yes.
Okay. It is still heavily raining, and it's still kind of like dreary outside. And so that's why it's kind of still dark. But this is the INA building, Internal Needed Assistance Building.
Is this a door?
Okay. It is a window.
I'm just kidding. I'm
And
not
it
gonna
is... That's okay. It's 15 feet up in the air. And actually, most of those windows are. And before I have any of you guys... Before I have you guys get too far ahead of this, I need to drop something real quick. Nope, hold on. There we go. Okay, so go ahead, y'all. Explore, do whatever the heck you want to do.
Follow me, friends. I see the door. Oh, I see the door over here. It appears.
I'm gonna stick pretty close to Patty, Peter, just to make it easier for the map.
Yeah, Maddie, can I
got
just
him.
have you control him then? You got him? Okay.
What is there any sign on the door or near the door or anything that I should be aware of?
You do see on the door, Matt, it just says it's got there's this big old sign on the door, about a foot by a foot, and it just has it looks like a parchment, and it has a generic picture of like a person asking, like with their hands kind of out, and it just says Internal Needed Assistance Building. And it's supposed to be kind of like the general symbol for like, hey, you need assistance, come over here to this building.
Is the door open?
The door is actually locked.
I want to check the perimeter real quick, guys.
Can I try unlocking it, Peter?
Of course you can.
With my
Go ahead and roll a
thieves'
thievery
tools?
check for me.
Yeah, so about
Wait, didn't
that,
they break? Yeah.
So about
I'm sorry,
that.
Thomas.
Oh.
So, Thomas, you reach into your bag and realize, Maddie, did you give him back to him or no?
I was supposed to go out and buy some more later.
You reach into your bag and there are no thieves' tools in there.
Oh no, there's thieves' tools, just no lockpicks.
Did you give it back to him? You gave him back the tools?
I didn't need the tools, I just needed the lockpicks.
Okay, you would have taken the whole set.
Yes, I
But
would have
anyway,
taken the whole
your
thing.
stuff is not in there. Like everything is in there except for your thieves' tools for some reason. Unclear why.
Peter, is there anything in this building or a door of any kind, or is this just
a deep
shadow?
sigh.
Deep sigh. No, there is a door in there, but you kind of look inside, Maddie, and it just seems to be like a storage shed.
Okay, so nothing of interest.
It is about a 10-foot climb up if you wanted to go ahead and climb up it.
I don't need to. Alright, so there's only the one door. Wait, what was back over here? Is this some type of way in?
Thomas, are you able to see this or no?
No, he's not.
I'm not. No.
Oh, you can't see.
I
Okay,
only
okay.
have my phone right now.
That's okay. Can I let me describe it to you then? Where the fuck are you, Maddie?
I'm right here.
Okay. All right. Was there something you wanted to you pinged something over there? Maddie?
Yes, this. What is this?
That's a window.
Oh, that is also a window. Okay. Well, it had different markings, so I wondered if it was like a sewage way in.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, so why don't you describe the building while I
Maddie,
go run off?
could you roll for me a perception check for me?
Success. I'm just kidding. It's probably a crit success at that point. 29.
There was something weird about that window that you just looked at.
The one back here?
It seemed, yeah, it seems off.
Right, something does seem off about it. What is off about it?
You'd have to go ahead and like you have to either do you can do maybe like a crafting check or something like that for me. Sliskin, you do notice that Xylo is kind of like checking this window out like a lot. This, by the way, that window is 20 feet up in the air over that body of water.
Sliskin Sliskin, do you notice
Sliskin,
anything weird about it?
You'd have to do a crafting check for me, Sliskin.
Mine is a 25 craft check, but I'll wait for
28.
Sliskin, that window is trapped. There's a snare. It is very, very hard to notice it, but with your keen eyes and just being able to you notice traps and all this stuff, there is a tiny snare outside the window. And it's hard to tell, but there also seems to be some other contraption on the inside of the window, but you can't tell from this angle. You'd have to go ahead and check from the other side, from within the building. Thomas, the way I'll kind of give you a little setup of the building is this. There's one big large part that is like a rectangle. Okay. Mm-hmm. It is on one side of there, and there's a river. Think of it kind of like the walkways in Minneapolis, where you go from you're going to Mall of America, and then you walk to JCPenney or something. There's a big old walkway kind of over a street. Instead of over a street, it's over a river. On one side of the river is a very large part of a building. A building is about, I want to give a 45 feet by 60 feet. That's one part. And then on the other side, that's on the east side of the river runs north, south. On the west side of the river, there is another much smaller rectangle part of a building that is only about 15 by about 30 feet in dimension. Okay. That's what you see, Thomas. And for some reason, like I said, there are windows into these buildings, but the building, the larger part of the building, the windows are up 15 feet up in the air, which seems really weird. But actually, all of you can go ahead and roll for me a society check, or Maddie, you can go ahead and maybe roll a Nafty and lore check. Shit, 20. Who got the nat 20?
It's me.
Tony, you definitely know the reason why the windows are up so GD high is if this isn't a government building, the large part of that building is probably housing a shit ton of documents. And it's kind of almost acts like an archive building. So the reason why the building is kind of so tall is that there's probably a shit ton of cabinetries that are stacked up pretty damn high. Okay, you're not really sure how high, but it could be anywhere between 8 to 12 feet high of a cabinetry or anything like that. That was what, Tony, you got for a nat 20. Thomas, what did you get?
I got a natural 14.
Okay, Matty Patty?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah, I mean, maybe the lighting is just way nicer when it's 15 feet up in the air.
Sliskin.
So, Peter, these things that were having the documents, they aren't there anymore, the cabinets? Or we just can't really make it out?
None of you guys don't actually see these cabinets. Sliskin is the only one who knows that these cabinets are in there. You guys haven't actually even seen them. Sliskin just recalls that, this is a government building. I've been in government buildings before. Typically when they have these archived buildings, these cabinets are just really fucking tall for some reason.
Got it.
Sliskin, is there any chance you could craft some thieving tools for Crave to use on this door?
Didn't you have his?
We used
They're all broken.
Lockpicks, remember?
I can attempt to if I have something to make him out of.
It would be gold. I will give you this. Sliskin, you can go ahead and make them. I will give them only a limited use, and it will take you guys about an hour. Take you about an hour to go ahead and make it.
Ooh.
So
That
you can
might
go ahead
be
and just
too
roll a
long.
craft.
How far are we from the nearest market? Can I just go and buy some? It's gonna take less than an hour.
By the time you guys go to the market, come back, it'd honestly be probably about the same exact time.
Okay.
Which would you
I think we might have some other ways
And I
in
can
that might not
and I
require
can say
it.
that by the time you guys
be
have
right
been
back.
like exploring, Maddie, you guys have been exploring. Sliskin could have been doing this, so I'll say it's been like I'll whittle it down to 30 minutes. But like I said, it'll only be a 3-use thieves' tools. The DC is very low; it'll be 15.
I'm personally
crafting
okay with
check.
using the crafted ones if it's a success. Otherwise, I don't mind making the run as these guys do their things.
I guess I thought we were on a flight time limit, so I don't know if we can be waiting around for an hour or so.
Oh, touche. Wait, that's how long it's going to take you to craft, or?
Half an
we
hour.
can say, like I said, I take it back because you're making this pretty quick and they're only a limited use. We'll say it'll be half an hour to 15 minutes.
Okay, is there more we can explore while Tony does
guys,
this?
Hey guys, I have
That's
a
a-
pretty big emergency and I need to leave.
Are you okay?
Oh shit!
I'll
Are you okay?
explain. Yeah, I'm fine. I'll explain later. It's Ariana. I'll be back in a little. I don't know if I'll be back tonight. So sorry.
We'll pause it right here. This is a good cliffhanger. We'll pause here.
God damn.
Maddie, go. I'll kind of talk to these two nerds and you
Good
get out
luck.
of here.
Hope it goes well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Write me when you can, Maddie.
I will right away. Don't worry. It'll be fine. I'll see you guys later.
Okay.
See ya.
All right.
Bye.
Later, brother.